about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, a woman is accusing Nelly of rape. She's 21 years old from Seattle. She said she met Nelly at a club in Washington, and she and her friends were drinking at his table. They got tipsy. She was invited to an after party. She drove off with Nelly's people, and then she was taken on Nelly's tour bus, according to her account. She said she was in his room with him, and he tried to have sex with her, and she said no. That's when she said Nelly told her to shut up and said he wanted to have sex with her without protection, which she says he did over her objections. And then afterward, according to this woman, she said that Nelly offered her money, but she declined. And that's when someone else came up to her and said, you got to go, and threw $100 at her. Now, Nelly is denying all of these allegations. His lawyer has said to TMZ, it does not surprise me that she wanted to have her story publicized. That is playbook 101 of a person with an agenda, and clearly she has one. The agenda is money, fame, and notoriety. Now, Nelly went on Twitter and said, to be absolutely clear, I have not been charged with a crime. Therefore, no bail was required. I was released pending further investigation. And he said, I am beyond shocked that I've been targeted with this false allegation. I am completely innocent. I am confident that once the facts are looked at, it will be very clear that I am the victim of a false allegation.
Well, as a man who has had a criminal sexual conduct charge and did absolutely nothing to this lady and had my charges dropped, one thing I don't do is rush to judgment on these cases.
Correct.
I don't call a woman a liar, and I don't call a man a rapist. I simply say let the facts of the case play out.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
All right, now Jhene Aiko, she has her latest project, The Trippy, out, and she says that she's also been having some struggles that her fans didn't even know about. She lost her brother to cancer on July 19th, 2012, and she posted, I had no expectations when creating this project. I'm not an entertainer or even a singer. I just write and recite because it's the only way I know how to deal. Trip wasn't for anyone but myself, but I am overwhelmed with all of the positive feedback I've been receiving for the past 5 years. I have been struggling with addiction and grief, thinking I may not be strong enough or good enough to continue this life. Sharing this project has been helping me heal. I have been sober since the release date, and I am proud of myself for that more than anything. I am proud of all of us for opening our minds and hearts in such a chaotic time. So you can read that full post on Jhene Aiko's page. All right, Viola Davis. She is teaming up with Larry Wilmore. They're doing a new comedy that has been picked up by ABC. It's called Black Don't Crack, and it's a look at 3 sorority sisters who have lost touch after college, and they are reuniting. So it should be pretty interesting.
I'll drop on a clues bomb for Viola Davis and Larry Wilmore. Larry Wilmore, that's my guy. Viola Davis is from South Carolina. And I love the title of that show, Black Don't Crack. So
Black
I'm already
Don't Crack.
Already got it set on the DVR.
There you go.
No idea what day and time it comes on.
All right, Cam Newton has lost an endorsement deal, and that's after making a sexist comment to a female reporter. If you don't remember, this is what was said.
Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like, it's funny.
Well, it's her job, but Cam Newton did apologize publicly after Dannon dropped him last week. Here's what he said.
My word choice was extremely degrading and disrespectful to women. And to be honest, that was not my intention. I'm a father to 2 beautiful daughters, and at their age, I try to instill in them that they can do and be anything that they want to be. During this whole process, I've already lost sponsors and countless fans. I realized that the joke was really on me.
All right, well, Dannon did drop him, but they did pick up Dak Prescott. All right.
We'll drop on a clues bomb for Dak Prescott.
You'll be eating that
He was there
yogurt?
to pick it up.
No. I'm not a yogurt kind of guy. I do like a nice little parfait sometime if I'm going through the airport.
Little granola.
Yeah, but I ain't got no brands of yogurt just sitting in the refrigerator.
All right.
All right, well, let me
Dairy, man. Dairy. Well, no, I like Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is okay.
That's dairy.
Well,
You
I
get the
don't do
little
dairy too much.
bubbly guts.
Little. Lactose intolerant.
That was the noise it makes right there.
That's the
Do
noise
that
right
noise
there.
again?
A little.
The wet one.
I know exactly what happens to my butthole when I eat dairy.
All right. Enough about buttholes. Thank you for your
It's a
rumor report.
mudslide.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.